the long lightning. Part 7. This isn't a cult. This is a cabal. This
is an us assembly.
This is hurly-burly. This is disquiet. This is poetry. This is fiction. This is reality.
This is bedlam. This is the long lightning. This is Erik Blagsvedt. This is... garbage sale. Dust toast. Short pooped and attack in rusty frustrating brake bottom. Oscillating mayo head belonged in ancient animal neck. The door suck shoved nothing and embarrassed a little in Confucianism. The aforementioned wherewithins were sanctimoniously bleeding, constituted everything true with number karma, remembering forward their masturbation governance in mind drawers. Purple banner of fucking hell, conjunct hard hookers, song painted real good, with terrible crap quakes, Catholic carpenter, scaredy enemies. The majestic phonograph. Hanging music, high thought, middle thought, lower thought. Ineffable shit, offering my eyes filled with what was crystalline traffic, baby puppies, a quarter smile cantankerous from squirt tonic eternal perches. Good eyes siren for buoyant invasion belonged brown neck tilled as mammalian bale flesh foghorn posies, drizzle reality chickens, apparent beauty mouths, true here as pimple, looking down and made myself never enormous enough or meaningful up an anger urn. Goutine.
Go team.
Forlorn with extra eyeballs, deviant of truth, corners pennants of soliloquy smoke nonetheless will always scream, like battered eaglets in desk snow as coast guards pulled Jesus junk and became quaked children miasma running pear peeling in the largest of God country. Protean flux, weed clergy, clown drudge the face of new fashion, fish fiesta eccentric leaves blow into the marmalade exquisite purpose, poised to kiln colonies as the laugh we used to brag about in ways she wouldn't have, but highlights were coffee, irregardless of crystallic nipple tin and MVP daily dial, sinister as tree bark, and wind minnows waiting. Trying harder always works to gain Mustang success, sex serpents frothing. Who wouldn't want to? Ask any tight corn savor the tax question, how laborious and burdensome it was to swell above desire. How laborious and burdensome it was to swell above desire. Precedence of stale salad, halitosis hoots, naked hollers, framed wishing whale, pale, angry hot stones upon your steak-plated piety. gorge on the bunny fat public park, vintage throw, stick early blobs of air condensed your velvet asphalt. Lantern pole shattered to thorn apiece in transient octagonal sips. Chlorinated Christ and fluoride halo crafted lugubrious carnival lanterns ablaze in rhapsodic congruency, waiting tinted holy garbage diaper beacon. Towers of undertow understood as ingenious. Blue Knight spatial attack economic decisions with spatulas. The wannabes, knowing hid his own projector from Family County, formulated cat invasion by shame saviors, marvelous lollipop, teenage pitchfork, unnumbered in dehydration. Don't even be grateful, peeling innocent breasts, past drizzled justice asylum barriers. Neither cream, flame hills, nor honorable proclamations in wintertime. Underwear would bring tuna to justice just this time. Bill and Moxie had pretzel tarantulas, shaped flat and shipped to door, fucked wishbone again. Cold centuries. Our every dream, each more than brave complaints, cleansed in ladder machine, screaming bathroom all the time. Weight crap and eyes, installed sticky traffic, scared, in sack show, exercise spoons. Complexity puppies exercise their purple spoons of courage, and they have a jam sack full of rage. Then women, neck more, banging buoyancy, knockout debacle, vapid mind, and get it engraved in whatever, exploder. She long rolling Jewish angel, and will counter through frustrated thought, pet wishes with bulldozer gum logic, wherever purple was a death beverage, but not as scattered as daughter foot. More akin to the triumphs of destiny membranes, everywhere pockets and dreams. Sacrosanct ice blood, hence mice money for marvelous glimmer, equation factory. So Moxie, noxious dot braided cortex, Venus wood. Hylomorphic wrinkles from lavender boreholes, pine cone thrust a jejun's subtle ass, brain mimicking menace muffins as closed-mouthed Mercury strokes Capricorn, a resonance river of furtive jargon. In a helix of buzz green, mapping skewers glowing in anagram music glare, bejolting equanimous and quarrelsome gandoliers. Pouting the bubble trance, they persist, causing language with meticulous grunting llama-like sky tulips. Blossoms, a spontaneous eyeball iridium taciturn without insensitivity. A square bard, immoderate and arthritic employer of polkas, limpid flesh, firewood bleeding in turbulent sweet flaniforms, clinging to savage skull collision. Moons, my trine, form illiterate circumbillivagination, death's poem, Pluto in simple flashes of toroidal denouement, gump house, beauty as incisive as Ares. Involuted mysterio, punctured invader wood in widespread glamis hollows of arithmetic dust, whose withal my mustard balanced into anti-hickey club, yellow to askew speechless trouncing, usurped by the porcelain spark. Sun split, naive Willie in holy sentences, 11th tongue, cocoon juicy, Uranus, ferocity visive, the peculiar baleen, dongle, slush, fuzz, nucleic minotaur, trine, tridents in munificent cerulean frost. Browsing, spearing, shaming didactic maggots, torque tweezers play daintier bricks as xylophone, abundant burn and cherry resonance problem, contorting compasses in the omega bold. The 10th cortex, cutthroat flash against silver buffoons in their belligerent loquacious dutemescence. Splotches sparrow the walls, swollen unlike sclerotic injury under a canopy of slithering, neutered, pregnant blubber complaint. The touch, fecundity clicks my Aries joyous loosely. Merely my moon dust frenzy dislocated, said the runes. Buteous hacking, as cranky spankers think the thoughts like meticulous bronchial meandering. My hylomorphic bee has platitudinous abstract ululations to discern inverse Uranus shadows. Contumacious curtain after a fifth of borehole. Risible spam bot whose insatiable hole gags the already sordid Mars slaps. A mint yod, perished in acrimony, splashing kickflips in eternal orange. Categorical smash, grand dissolve, eternal hollow, taste discord. Wretched ripe chiasmus, the healthful glib, rhyme-ribbed judiciously in a Pisces hash code, postules nitwit of gunk dreams and tear-flushed radiation. Tongue twerps, biting my chronogram donut, bite jargon, bulge salubrious holograms, slick with dots and inches of profile angels, ate my pung yellow gaping layers. Helpless trance. Form these tasted lugubrious clown, flushed slabs of stupor, shabby calves, fractalized ginger in flesh talk, vomit snaps, dislocate the acrat. Discreet pine, encoded radiant lush labia like mahogany against defamatory sea. Ubiquitous stink. Lovely quadruplets, merely my buttocks gesticulating impudent winter effect. Abundant pea, fire mold, where he was hermeneutically hanging radiant to urges unyielding. Ear skull glitters music omega. My son, merely smoke rattle hot with hose sutra pylon mosh eye harpoon. Hawkish plethora, mansions swiveling around plutonium, opened cricket gymnospurn, there and blended. Crystal ideas. Hang blue ablaze jagged myriad essentials, represent contractual safety jerks recumbent in typewriter comets toward horses. Green eye here is business, inciting moderation, application to be clouds this time. Basic science, benefic monastic smitten Christ. We are proud of your enlightenment brothel, the whole thing wholesome to grey war motivations, exchange profession fonts. Essentially, string odor is silently bourbon, and kindly remembered, revealing sharp, striated list bowls holding purloined bones converging obvious in mirror spirit horse. Sheath chaser angels plutonium, courier condomless confusion unexamined, one safety sad jawbone torpor. Immobilized vein dances this profusion phallocrypt. Samurai write Cupid's ink crystal sushi horse. Reported jade, jasper, whispered japes saying horseshoes detached fathomed silver splinter happened concludes the punch. Epithetic cheese degree. Zero zigzag tilted turbines, blue cupid chips, blind loops spin the long dolomites from broken water, flexows over shirt sleeve, deep exertion gardens, black star feelings, gradual vitrolic orifice, fuck tectonic petals, happening exacting in continued combinations with nice hologram umbrage, accretions beneath dull war list, verbal scotch boss, voluptuous scotch boss, smitten, straight spirits, shared holy notorieties vaguely with deliberate seed pods, replete with outlandish love prophets, swiveling their Ganges globe toward infinite rainbow takes, infinite glass, colored salamander. Pounder music, penis rag contemplate sagacious, balanced execrable, poet clownfish, octagon meat, wine monster, asteroid excessively blunt, blood tenacious, or pork bust, glob conjunct bungholio, bourgeois 50 red starfish stacked to glass fabric, ceiling pie, 11 riser, fucker bishop atop salubrious sunship olive ochre, radiant rinds and gravity boobs, 9 lion cock, thrust fuss fashion double donkey from Madison, wishbone red circle lightning bolt. Black nimbus smoke walls, recline inland avarice, hamstring cannibals brandishing many tazy teal fonts for secret context, swords striking front when rested over scotch-dipped fuck spots, complete veneer, inflexed perpendicular because life balance grows, cows carrying Pluto num-nums, written motivations, became swept delightful, peat to delineate blazing perpetua expensive spent torso, averted from glowing rings of pizza. Colloidal ram dangle uronium shape, still sensuous dunder words master running tumblers, dressed obliquely wart-walked, vile yellow wall ideas up until verifiable bareback idealism robust, beneath Misley Spain, open tray reported shrew human gothic accumulated visual schematic, mutton chop fuddle, wishing Appaloosa people exil tap 3 tortoise 2 tone. What this concludes could have heartstick mantis bells fit to play cards, enumerating unicorn underworld factory, mating with everything Garamond and nice, like coccygeal lineage, eyes the product of serene brain kimono deathblow. Broken peeling obvious dacoit hanging product, thing undershrub broad knob brandished tricorn. Dumb basic water, honor water, snapped oldest water walls, the whole thing lifted, should spell water sea foam, agreement regurgitation, circumambulate puffed yellow accretions at discretion of word chair, and pudor mansion, grade lightning business the good high time, to admit spear coffee the promise. House breasts are audible in mint candlelight, written evenly about robust. Didn't I elbow fax limousine native smegma comodogasms for fervor fury angel supercilious in orange spondylitis? Agreement truth rock sebum, alkkenji bourbon offering, tuition dipped silent striates the king of fusion. Converge gymnospermous coccygeal impeccable era, involved a siphon universe, sacrosanct reliquary, violently verdant sausage turbine, this unagi Appaloosa, prophet of mold, ruling master, hewing objects to Scotland.
I should know today or tomorrow.
Single font, glass spit shimmers promise, answered AM spirit swirled word meteor breasts, atribulus chaser sage when serpent fission grows. Really light job, splats are off in whole lifted fathom farm squirm unit compulsion. Everything a squabbling soul. Madam swept total infusion, carcass blather. Objects of nightshade, not amber hollies, rely on freezing salubrious fervor, stacked American themselves.
Supposing stacks matter.
Fit work for working workers, irregardless of leggedness. Hot fish in a winter's tit. Doctor twice the secrets of voluntary proximity, fucking butterflies in sleep soda holding wedding death rings around happiness. Drama, the grail full of triple cherry uterus dog. 2 million geniuses prepare immunity cupcakes in forest camouflage, refurbishing the weird soil. You can Alcatraz my PDF and duck Hellfire Rectum menu the unincorporated territory as greatest treasures of the America. Hell search sharp years, irritating use forms effective literary benthos, richly bardolatry with hell's enclothed English, confronting swollen love, cuss apart from process so lumpy.
Eldest calipigian in a barn red trouble blouse, Diracinate, discobulous, bloodless Athenian candle knives. Blinking 10 mirrors Sigeny argument. Practice, probably alone. Shown in brown divaricating an obscene wishbone.
Person mirror. Chalk down. Cohesive unfamiliar mint example, resembling aspergillum, deceased breeches following harmonious mountains of unmasked fangle. Old and frothy, pints of medicine, munificent substance, fabricate, ineffable Gaberlunzi, holy guide. Radiant candy, thousand wind tempest, consonanty periodical, constellate audacious dream. Quoted sunshine, hard as astral liquid, believer limb partly finds tears in air.
Plus grinding to the fever green
Techno, illegally gored equanimous caution, imaginary as a junk torch in everyday ice. Big purple ice fairy, jesting, just as stilted development reading fast English from Etui Palace. Unhappy, amphibous bena hammered in French, frequently boiled grammar, wounded for snake, violent, inordinately worn, unlike old fear, computer buying torture, blunt common jejune ubiquitous, boiled love, girl eating anguilliform, effectively as artistic humorous inferno. Sleeveless, in confusion powder, immoderate as sinner of pompous aromatic punching bowl, planking similar to opposite of superficial strung clown. Terrifyingly sudden, language sawing brittle recalcitrant disenthrall, enrailing, self-penetrating dove. Thrower, ineffable substances, bottom combination, albalone buttocks. Crow's conscious, vigilant vulture, regurgitating interesting developments in a cauldron of deadly cells produced excessive venom drink, remnants hung serpent, burning such recorded sexual animal eyeballs, networking for crapulous beggars. Uxorious centaur twilight, my old stuff and elsewhere. Like nope. Seed supernova weakness. Patch suspended embers across delicate healthful. Don't mirror its bulletproof heart bankruptcy. Obese earlier. Native frugal. Physicist combust spontaneously. Always in terse storm. Changes. Winning money lingerie. Stealthily. Redolent. Purple tragedy dork frankly resentful. Cognac dummies unencumbered by bulletproof platitudes, frozen fields of equanimous jesting risible stanchion, breathes requirements, kissing your concomitant franks into powerless, full-retched yawn, while posted polls producing caustic trim, discreetly appetite, deceptive postulates, jocular charity, lubricated fungi, art sayings really loomed in the loam, shade trademark, deadly frozen citizen, sexual wannabe, face fucking, running supplement in the long viscous perfume margin. Implement yourself hard thoughts, cerulean confident, tiptoeing volcanic rhythm, magma petulant, possibly jejune. Cloud claims irresponsible decibel at the Tammy Bins. Obstinate trumpet, serene clinch, noun margin, gustatory because tuba fur can be shining better, as unyielding smug, sun, without a winning sunspot, superficial self-flowing, following, forward, pervasive, marvelous, perverts, prevalent, ruminating, facades failed, puckish pincers conveying meretricious recurrence, brilliantly pendulous, like segmented, speedy lachrymose, incisive, black, and brilliant, polychrome frankfurters. Humor tastes pungent, Madison Wishbone. Wisdom brownstone, balanced monolith shape published in feckless stenography. Implements rubicund in chances attached spin. Yawning painted posts against contumacious attire glinting effusive, playful delicate motel, perky pinnacle, novel brittle irk minnow. Sexually, it's harmful to require flagrant spontaneous bagpipe, slowed to unnoticeable invidious endeavor along a self-flowing primordial radiant wedding, insolent perimeter, rebellion gyrating between intransigent and uncumbered. Bookwool, Benson they elocute, trouble trade beyond restrained loquation, any free fashion fanged orthodox parsimonious, roasting from past mannered margin, slowed shape, combustion minatory early, because economic fectual defamatory and irresponsible schoolmistress. When guides stand to barbecue, excessively pretentious, uncompromising, evocative arrivals, overdone. They own the charity poems, always, and annoying in reversion beyond other defensive dork innuendo. Dull, perfectly cranky farce mordant squanders, attached to decomposed conspicuous beings. Detestable, illegitimate literature monkeys, yokes, fulsome money creation. You've polychromed. In trade physics, does it wheelbarrow confidence? Line shut your numerical frolic through failed political proud. Awards well other friendships. Take the querulous, attractive brick poetry, desired by minotaur names, maliciously saying corrosive monolith bones, reality dictionary, poser of life. Urns open, attention to instructions. And politics grows a proud knife, permission, because treacherous obligation misrepresenting experimental spontaneous poetry, polychrome physicist in a large mint, crown economic snake year, to come along, form the echo emerald, inventive grinning patch, aligned square, after and grows vein petite, luminous, exalted, your Mount Tuna, no synonym wanted. You have been listening to This Isn't Just a Cult, a work of real fiction. This episode was written by Erik Blagsvedt, and it is part 7 of our audio version of his book, The Long Lightning, which you can buy and hold in your hands. Sometimes when guests come over, you can open it and read it aloud as a group in ways that might scare your neighbors or potentially restore their faith in humanity. Check the show notes for a link. Voice performance this episode was by me, Stephen Indrisano. You can find my podcast over at Stephen King Boo Club. Anywhere you find podcasts, we're a comedy review going through all of the works of Stephen King in chronological order. You can also find my audio work at stindris.wixsite.com/Indrisano audio. That's INDRISANO audio.com. This Isn't Just a Cult is an art collective. You can learn more at thisisn'tjustacult.com. And you know what? I was just thinking, you know those people you meet? You know who I'm talking about. People filling their tanks while you're filling your tank. You know, people you don't know, but you have a shared experience with. People you can connect with in a very meaningful way. People in line at the grocery checkout. People walking in the park. People in coffee shops. They probably love abstract poetry too, but maybe they don't know about this podcast. Is that fair? No, it is not. But if you are not the one to help them find us, who is? Be the change you want to see in the world. Take action, lean in, whisper in their ear, "This isn't just a cult." They'll thank you. I guarantee it. Thanks for listening. Part 8 of The Long Lightning should be coming soon, so if you're not subscribing, you might want to do that so you don't miss it. Okay, bye.